stopping by. I'm just putting together a couple of videos today, so this is going to be kind of a quick one, but I wanted to make mention of two toners that I use, how I use them, and why I use them the way I use them. So let's get started. I've got two toners here. One is the Eclat Brilliant Skin Toner. This is the 24 karat gold and collagen toner. It is spectacular, guys. I got this a long time ago. I'm trying to remember if it was Marshall's or it was either Marshall's or TJ Maxx. It was one of those. And I'll try to find out for you guys which one. But this has, and I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm going to try to focus in, you know, on the video here, but it's got flecks of gold in it. It's just gold that is suspended in this wonderful liquid. It's a thicker liquid than a watery liquid. It's not, it's actually kind of thick. I wouldn't call it syrupy, but it's definitely enough where the gold is kind of suspended in there, if you can see that. So that's one that I use. And then the second one that I have been really loving is the Botanics Nature-Inspired All Bright with his Hibiscus Cleansing Toner for all skin types. And this is that one. Oh, I will show you that. There you go. And this one I got at Walgreens, but it is actually comes from the Boots Company. And they do manufacture it out of New York, but it's from the Royal Botanical Gardens. So it has, I guess, the ingredients and things are coming from, England. So it's got, water and hibiscus extract and, oh my God, I can't even pronounce this. Kilaja bark extract, some citric acid, other ingredients. But for the most part, it is pretty nice. It's pretty, I wouldn't say organic, but it's got a lot of really good proponents in it. I love the hibiscus plant that's in it. And this is how I use both of them. Okay, so now in the morning, for my AM routine, when I cleanse and do all my stuff, get my stuff started, I will tone with this one. This has, because of the hibiscus and all of that, it does have some kind of like an AHA type of a proponent to it. So the hibiscus extract has that kind of proponent where it does do a little bit of a stripping of the dead cells is what I'm getting at. So I love this. It is not harsh at all. It's got a beautiful like golden coloring to it. That's as much as I've used on this bottle, and I plan to repurchase this. I'll tell you, this is 8.4 US fluid ounces, and I'll put the price up here somewhere, guys. I'll go ahead and check it online and then just put the price up there for you. But it doesn't break the bank. It's really nice, and it's just a nice, cool, refreshing in the morning, wake me up type of toner. Love it, love it. Now at night, okay, when I am taking off my makeup, I'm doing my cleansing routine, and I'm about to embark on putting essence or putting serums on my face, or if it's a retin-A or retinol night or different night, or even masking. Before I start any of those, steps in my routine, so right after I cleanse, and sometimes I'll double cleanse, but let's just say after I do my, final cleansing, I will go ahead and use this toner with the 24 karat gold and the collagen. And this is really to jumpstart my skin and get it prepped and primed to receive the other beneficial serums and or the vitamin C. I also have a very high octane vitamin C that I've been showing you guys. This is really for my nighttime routine. So that's how I differentiate between my daytime routine and my nighttime routine as far as the toners are concerned. So you probably asking me, oh Maria, is it really necessary to do two types of toners? I mean, do you want me to run out and get two toners? No, I don't. I really don't. I mean, if you have a variety of toners, I would suggest that you kind of read them and see what kind of elements they have. Some toners are there to hydrate, some toners are there to have a little bit of that AHA property where they strip off the dead cells. Some toners are made to prime your skin for receiving, your serums and your moisturizers. So I would, encourage you to read the back of it and see what type of toner you have in your cupboard right now in your bathroom. And if you have only one type, that's great. As long as you use it, that is wonderful. I really am a believer. I know there are some people that are not believers in toners. I'm one of the few that are, and I have used toners all my life ever since I was, first starting out on skincare, which was when I was very, very young. I'm talking about early teenage years. My mother, being Hungarian, being of European background, very much believed in skincare and the properties of skincare. And so I was brought up on, having some of the best products. I won't lie, some of the best products for that time, and age and whatever, of cleansers and toners and creams and masks and oils and everything that you could possibly think of. I have been exposed to, okay, as a younger woman and going on in my years. And, I am in my 50s, in my, late 50s, and there is nobody on this planet that thinks that I am of the age that I am, because I think of the beneficial skincare that I have been using diligently, throughout my life. I didn't just start this, 2 years ago and trip over it and am now learning. And, there are people at all ages and at all junctures in life that thankfully, have now seen the benefits of a good skincare routine and having really good products for their skin. And there's a lot of people that can turn back the clock substantially, even starting their skincare routine later in life. There's no shame in that at all. If you can start in your 40s or in your 30s or in your 50s or even in your 60s, 70s and beyond, just start today. Go and get some products and start today. However you can do it. Don't have to break the bank. You can go to a drugstore. These are, this one is a drugstore product. It's not going to break the bank. This one isn't, but you can get it at Marshall's. You can get it at TJ Maxx. I don't think I paid more than like $5.99 or $6.99 for this entire bottle, and look how much I've got left of it, and I started a few months ago. So a little goes a long way, and you can certainly make it last, for better part of a year. So as far as the cost is concerned, there is no hesitation, and you can buy and you can find toners within your budget. You really can. You don't have to buy a $22 or $25 or $30 toner. There are toners that are that expensive. If you go to a department store, you go, online, or you go to one of these high-end, designer skincare lines, I'm sure that you can pay upwards of $25 and $30 for a toner. Do you really need to do that? I don't believe that you do. I really don't. If it makes you feel good, if that's the toner that you want, if it smells wonderful, if it's got all these wonderful botanicals in it and varieties in it, sure, by all means, and you have the budget for it, by all means, go ahead and splurge. It's a wonderful treat to splurge and buy great skincare products, if they're a little pricey and expensive. But I'm telling you that you should not put off using your skincare products because you can't afford the high-end variety. Start with the low end and see how you like it. There's plenty out there. So that's all I wanted to tell you guys. This is the two that I use right now. I probably have maybe one more in my arsenal somewhere if I dig deep enough in my closet, but these are the two that are very actively being used on my bathroom counter right now, and I wanted you guys to realize, because when I started using these, I was like, it was so second nature to me to do one in the morning and a different one at night that I didn't even think about talking about it. And then as I was looking at what type of, let me see the time. Okay, my time's good. What type of topics I want to talk to you guys about as far as skincare, I'm like, did I tell them why I use the toners that I use and why I'm using one at night and why I'm using one in the morning, and would they be interested in it? And I'm like, I think they would. I really think they would be interested in it. So that's the whole reason behind this whole video. I love you guys very much. Thank you again for joining me. To my new subbies, thank you so much for discovering me, and I hope that you're getting a lot of enjoyment in watching my videos. And I've got a number of playlists up there, so be indulgent. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab a wine or a beverage or a snack, and go ahead and go through some of the playlists that I have about skincare, about retinol, about using Retin A products, about all types of products that I do. I try to put together some playlists for you guys so that are beneficial. So thank you so much for dropping in again. Blessings to everybody. It's hot as all get out here in Atlanta, and that's why I've got my hair up in a ponytail. I'm not doing much, as far as looks are concerned, because I think, what I wanted to do is talk about topics and relevant topics, and kind of ignore me and my sloppiness today. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.